What's up, ladies and gents in Cyberland? So, back with another gameplay. Last gameplay was very eventful. I had a good time doing it. And, gonna collect some funds and get right back at it. I wonder what's the most you can have for this. It's always a busy day.
Decent profit.
Paid. Alright. Oh. Mission's in here. Okay. Dee-dee-dee. What?
Are you soulless? A bait or no?
Oh, it's right here.
More of the weather than Paris Plus and his health. Really, this is
Yes, sir, Bob.
you'll only ever. Thank you very much. Tonight, Madame Justine Leclerc joins me to discuss the
So,
Seems you've been busy.
Well, thank God for that.
tracking down the man who killed your father, yes.
Best of luck. He's killed most of my allies and intimidated the rest into silence. No closer now than I was 2 years ago.
I've seen him.
What? When? Where can I find him?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. He wants you dead, Elise.
What? You want to protect me?
I want to help you. The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
You cannot be serious. I don't trust the assassins.
To be constituted at the National Assembly. They have resolved to set forth in a solemn declaration the rights of woman. The demand
Do you trust me?
may always tend towards maintaining the Constitution.
I haven't changed that much, Elise.
General welfare.
I'm still the same boy who distracted the cook while you stole the jam. The same one who helped you over the wall into that dog-infested orchard.
All right. Take me to your Brotherhood. I'll hear their offer.
Offer may be a bit strong.
You know, kind of reminds me, and I know this is before this episode or series, but it kind of reminds me of the situation with Jon Snow, and I forget the woman's name, but she was part of Over the Wall and he was part of the Night Watch, and it kind of gives me that vibe a little bit.
Is that?
Bloody Templar.
What's he doing?
Really?
They're a touch paranoid when it comes to security.
2 right turns, 73 steps, then down a flight of stairs, a left and another right. Did I get all that?
What the hell you done this time, pisspot?
The Templars have marked her for death.
So you brought her here?
The Brotherhood has resources, manpower.
Shut up!
Well, what have we here?
My name is...
For heaven's sake, take that blindfold off. Ridiculous.
My name is Elise de la Serre. My father was François de la Serre, Grand Master of the Templar Order. I've come to ask for your help.
Continue.
Mirabeau,
Must we rehash this debate again?
We must, and we will, Master Kemar. If you cannot see the advantage in being owed a favor by Francois de la Serre's daughter, I despair for our future. Continue, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Oh, here we go.
You are not men with whom I would normally parley, monsieur. But my father is dead, as are my allies within the Order. If I must turn to the assassins for my revenge, so be it.
Parlay my arse! It's a trick! To make us lower our guard! I say we kill her, send her head back as a warning.
Bellec.
Enough! Plainly, this discussion is better conducted in private. If you will excuse us, Mademoiselle de la Serre.
Certainly.
Arno, perhaps you should accompany her. I am sure you two have much to talk about.
that went about as well as I expected.
Give it time. Mirabeau will talk them around.
Do you really think we'll find him? After all this time?
His luck can't last forever. François Germain believed La Première was...
François Germain?
Yes?
Where is he?
His shop's on the Rue Saint-Antoine. Why? What the... Elise? Pourquoi fait-il... Elise! Quelle mouche les a piqués?
Slow down! What are you doing?
Wait for me!
Where are you going?
N'avais jamais vu ça.
You're holding out on me?
What are you doing?
Gotta get a few kills in.
What was that about?
Honor. François Germain was my father's lieutenant.
What?
He was cast out of the Order when I was a girl. Something about heretical notions or Jacques de Molay, I'm not entirely sure. But he should be dead. He died years ago.
Did anyone tell him that?
I would very much like to ask him a few questions.
So would I.
Empty.
Upstairs. That's where his workshop was.
Let's go.
It might not even be the same Germain.
Tall, grey hair, eyes two different colors.
All right, perhaps it is the same Germain. Looks like no one's home. Elise.
Don't tell me. It's a trap.
Well,
It's a trap.
look who it is. Kill them!
Well, that was bracing.
Just like that time in Marseille.
Bit more blood this time around.
There's nothing here.
He must have known his bluff wouldn't hold up.
So we've lost him again.
Maybe not. Let's keep looking. Locked. Maybe we could do that. Well, now I know why this wasn't on the official tour.
Oh no. Look.
It's him. The bastard killed my father.
We have to tell Mirabeau as soon as... I'll take care of this. Meet me at Mirabeau's estate. Stay down. Do you see them?
The windows, across the street. Watch out!
Yeah, buddy.
Initiate, this is Bishop. Do you copy? Good bloody work out there. You found him. Francois Thomas Germain, Grandmaster of the Templars and a sage to boot. By our reckoning, that's the second sage to rise to the Templars' highest rank. A troubling trend. Until we know more about this Germain, stick with Arnaud. He might have outlived this Grandmaster, and that could lead us to his body. Bishop out.
Oh, you owe us money. Let's call it taxes, all right?
No, that was straightforward. I guess I'll go with the skies.
Ravi de te voir.
Sortez ou nous enfonçons les portes! Il mange la poussière des rues!
J'ai combien?
Un homme bien étrange.
Let's see if we can. Yeah. I'll go run all the way over there.
Decent profits.
Really? Dress up like a woman?
Oui, monsieur, pour quelle quantité? Non, le drôle, le prix n'est pas négociable.
You knew this was coming, and now you owe me. What gives you the right? So that's your answer?
That's my answer.
Elise? Monsieur Mirabeau? Elise? Elise? What is this?
I found him like this. I didn't.
Of course not. But I have to report this to the council immediately. They'll know what to do.
No! They don't trust me as it is. I'll be their suspect, first and last.
You're right. Of course you're right.
What are we going to do?
We find out what happened.
I didn't see that coming.
What is that?
It's the weapon that killed your father.
That's a Templar badge of office.
What's it doing here?
Painting a picture.
Poison.
Let me see that. Aconite. Hard to detect unless you know what you're looking for.
Popular with Templars, is it?
With anyone who wants to get away with murder. But yes.
Doesn't look like it was forced.
So the killer was expected?
A guest, perhaps? Or a servant?
Yes, sir.
Have you been here all day?
No, sir. I arrived at 4 to see to this week's delivery of wine.
Anyone else arrived since then?
Only the young lady with the red hair, sir. She went straight away to the master's study.
And you haven't been upstairs?
The weekly wine delivery is quite extensive, sir.
I see. Thank you for your time. Looks like he was expecting a visitor.
Who?
Master Kema.
I haven't got all day. Or things are going to get seriously bad for you.
Music really well sets the mood for this game, that's for sure.
Il est resté trop longtemps à la taverne.
You are well, citizen?
Ah, Monsieur Dorian. What can I do for you?
Mirabeau is dead.
Dead?
Murdered.
I knew this truce would come to a bad end. I'll have to summon the rest of the council to deal with this.
Elise had nothing to do with it. I'll stake my life on that fact. Please, give me a little more time. I'll find the killer.
Very well. You have until tomorrow morning. No later.
Mirabeau was poisoned with aconite.
Poison? Do I need to point out that that particular strain is a favorite of the Templars?
You do not. Where might one acquire aconite in such strong concentrations?
Any doctor could prescribe it in diluted form. I myself take a tincture of aconite for my heart. It's strictly regulated, of course. But I do know of an apothecary in Le Marais who's willing to overlook such petty legal matters.
Thank you.
Godspeed, citizen.
My money's on the what do you call it guy who just talked to. He's the one that thinks people can't change. I've seen it so many times, and then in other media I've either been a part of or listened to.
Well, it makes me happy to see you here today, citizen. Let's say.
I'll get you right
Tu vas faire quoi? Madame.
Il risque la chute à chaque instant.
Regardez-le faire. Someone help! He's a thief! Get him! Hé, l'ami, on cherche à s'informer.
Que signifie ce vacarme?
Moi-même, je n'y croyais pas. Pourquoi tout... Qu'est-ce qui a pu causer... De quoi peux-tu... Toi! Oui, toi!
Un divertissement intéressant. Je vais faire attention.
Bien, je ne sais pas trop. C'est que j'ai donc une raison à faire, moi.
Thought you might need some help.
I think I can handle a lone druggist.
Je ne pense pas que c'est Moi, voyons, je suis un vieux garçon.
Bonsoir. I wonder
Shit!
if you might...
Not again!
Well played.
Wait. Damn you, come back here! Slow down! Wait!
Let me be!
I just have a few questions.
Mais ça c'est merveilleux!
Quand si belle.
Je ne cherche pas les ennuis.
Get down!
Where on God's green earth?
Je peux les retrouver, mais en vain.
Aucun respect.
Slow down! Wait!
Speak up!
Quelle malaprise!
Please! I never told anyone! I did just as you said!
What are you talking about?
You're with the other one, aren't you? The hooded man.
Tell me about this other one. Who is he?
I don't know! I never saw his face! Ah! He threatened to kill me if I didn't give him the poison! I didn't ask questions! Ah, I keep only a small quantity in stock. He took that straight away, but he told me where to drop off the second dose.
Second dose?
Here! That's all I know, I swear it! Ah!
Go on, then. Think of this as a wonderful story to frighten your grandchildren with.
Well?
You were right. He gave our mysterious killer the poison. And he said the killer wore a hood, like mine.
Well, there are shades of grey in every good story.
If we've been betrayed from within...
That would explain why the killer tried to frame me.
Here, this is where the apothecary delivered his wares.
What are we waiting for?
De la marchandise avariée! Ah, ça peut se tenir!
Je me languis de vous depuis le jour béni où vous
de la Révolution?
Ça bouge d'un coup.
Si presque il nous a dit.
Hey! Thief! Stop him! He's stolen!
Regarde-moi.
Still looks the same.
Be about your own business, citizen.
On voit pas ça tous les jours.
C'est un rat dangereux. C'est péché.
C'est manifeste.
Ah, it's the fellow I was hoping to meet. Another one killed here. Lieutenant will know that.
What happened? I do not know.
Cet homme passe sa vie sur les...
Regarde-moi en face quand je te parle. Redis-moi en...
Charming place. What do you hope to find here?
This is where the apothecary says he delivered the poison. I'm hoping I can pick up a trail and follow it back to the source.
Pick up a trail. Are you a bloodhound now?
Something like that. The trail ends here.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. No. Wait here.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not letting you go in there alone.
Elise. I have to do this myself. Please.
I understand. You'd better come back to me.
Il ne respecte rien
Be
ni
careful.
personne. Si nous les laissons...
Took you long enough, piss pot.
Bellec.
Should have known it'd be you that find me. Only question is, What happens now?
You poisoned Mirabeau.
He poisoned us! Peace with the Templars is a fairy tale.
And you're the only one who can save the Brotherhood?
You think it's the first time this has happened? The first time that the Assassins have been forced to purge their leadership? The first time that the Order has built itself back up from nothing to power? No. Masyaf, Monteregione, the American colonies. It's all happened before. And we have risen anew, stronger than ever. But now, we've lost our purpose, Arno. We mired ourselves in politics and revolutions, but we're not a nation. We're an army. And in an army, making peace with the enemy is called treason. No, I'm not the only one that can save the Brotherhood. We can. Together.
Bellec, you know I can't do that.
That's a pity.
Bellec, please, come back to the council with me. We can resolve this like reasonable men.
Reasonable men don't treat with Templars, boy! I taught you better than this! Get up! You're a stubborn little fuck, aren't you?
Ask anyone.
You can think for yourself.
I can, Bellec.
Open your eyes, boy. I've seen Templars put entire villages to the sword just for the chance of killing one assassin. Tell me, in your vast experience, what have you seen?
I've seen the Grand Master of the Templar Order take in a frightened orphan and raise him as his own son.
Your father be ashamed of you!
I'm fine. Stay there.
I should have left you to rot in the Bastille! Tell me, did you ever really believe in the Creed? Or were you a Templar-loving traitor from the start?
It doesn't have to be this way, Bellec.
You're the one who's making it so! If you just see sense, we could take the Brotherhood to a height we've not seen in 200 years!
Yes, killing everyone who disagrees with you is a brilliant way to start your rise from the ashes.
Look out!
So, now we see the heart of it. It's not Mirabeau that's poisoned your mind, it's her. She's the last piece of this god-fucked lunacy.
Bellec.
You'll thank me for this. One day. Time to end this!
Behind you!
Wow. Seriously?
Oh no!
Time to end this! You had your chance, Piss. You had your chance. Should've listened to me, boy. You had your chance, Piss.
Behind you!
You had your chance, Piss. Should've listened to me, boy. You had your chance, Piss. Should've listened to me. You had your chance, Piss. You had your chance, Piss.
Dude.
Watch out!
I couldn't even... Wow. You gotta be kidding me. I couldn't even move.
You had your chance. You had your chance, Piss Pop. Should've listened to me, boy. You had your chance, Piss Pop. You had your chance, Piss Pop.
Bastard.
Save the Brotherhood. Let's see Paris burn.
I know.
Well fought, Pissbot. Now Elise have the balls to finish it.
Thank you, my friend.
Gotta get you back to that boy of yours in one piece. Don't we, Pisspot? Drop this. Well... I'll be damned. So you're really going through with this?
Your protege vouches for her. Don't you trust him?
With my life. It's the girl I don't trust. Nothing I can say to convince you.
I'm afraid not.
Thought not. Chin.
Chin.
Repose en paix.
Repose en paix.
Bloody hellfire. Sorry to interrupt, what was quite a poignant moment, but we've got more trouble. Bishop, are you there?
I hear it. You know what to do.
Opening a bridge now.
Deacon, I think Abstergo are still riled up about your job last month.
Oh, you don't say. Okay, the bridge is open. Go.
You can't snoop around Abstergo's data without ruffling a few feathers, right?
Well, we didn't just snoop, did we? We stole their data, destroyed their precursor samples, and what else? Oh yeah, we melted a few of their servers.
That'll do it. Side. Here we go again. Back inside a mess of broken code. This time, the portal is above you, a few hundred meters. Unfinished memories are way too dangerous. You need to find a way out. I'll guide you as best I can. your way out. Hurry!
They should probably do Assassin's Creed that era. That'd be cool. Did not see that coming at all. Nor did I see that one of my mentors would be the one.
Voila! We're back.
Thanks, Deacon. Let's try to keep these transfers to a minimum, okay?
Hey, come off it. That's entirely up to your initiate, my friend. I'm not the one leaving so many digital footprints around Paris you might confuse them for tiny docky pats.
Noted. We'll call you if we need you.
Comprenez que vu votre agressivité, j'ai mes doutes. Je laisse croire. À cause de vous, madame. Elle est enfermée chez elle, pleurant, persuadée que je suis un monstre qui travaille pour vous.
Now I'm going to have to go with that melee weapon. Because after what just happened, that last fight, I need something to protect myself a little better.
C'est divin, n'est-ce pas? Vous sentez comme un amertume.
The man is an enigma, and I do not have to have secrets kept from me in my own house. Will you do this for me? Carry on, then.
Not a bad take.
Good morning, sir.
Son mari se croyant vainqueur connaissait peu notre valeur.
Ne fallait vous aider.
Well, ladies and gents, this is where our gameplay stops for this round, and I will catch you on the next one. So many things have happened so quickly, so we'll see where we kind of go with this. Ciao!